This is an overview of a Sage 100 custom office solution that uses intercompany scripting to model separate making and selling companies. I'm using the ABC company as the making company and a copy of ABC that I named CBA as the selling company so that they share item codes. So first, we've got an order here in the making company, ABC, and when we accept this order, it will generate a sales order, equivalent sales order in the selling company, and also an order for the making company in the sales in the purchase order. And we choose here in these added UDFs on the right side, we choose what the selling company is. It could be a number of selling companies defined in a UDT. And also in the UDT, it defines what vendor number in the selling company represents this making company. So it is intercompany. So we select the selling company and enter a customer number, and ship code is optional. And when let's look at the lines first before I accept it. You'll see it has a couple of items in here and a comment. So when we accept this order, it will then generate the sales order and purchase order in the selling company. Okay, and if I go back into that sales order, you'll see that those two fields for the sales order and the purchase order number are filled in. And if we go over to the CBA company sales order entry, go to the last order created, and we see it's 236, which matches the making company sales order. And the same with the purchase order. If we go to the last 10,063, which matches the making company, and the lines, of course, also should match. Okay, so other support we have here is that if perhaps there was a change, oh, I forgot to ship it to the correct address, I go into the shipping company and I put in the new address, and maybe it's a different city, you know. And when I accept that, and we can go over to the selling company and look at the address there. Sure enough, it's got the new address there in the new city. This is a drop ship PO, and also check the address, and we've got the same new address there and city. Okay, so that reuses the same sales order and purchase order numbers in the selling company as was created. Say that this sales order in the making company, we decide, oh, the customer's changed his mind and they want to order a different item code. So maybe they change this item code. And it would be quite a complex enhancement to, if there was a large order, to go through and find items that had been changed or added or deleted. So what we do is simply just delete the sales order and purchase order in the selling company. So we see here it's 236 and 10,063. So when we've made a change to the lines and we accept, then what's going to happen is the orders over in the selling company will go back and look. Yep, we've got new numbers here, 237 and 10,064. And over here, we've got the 237 in the selling company sales order. And if I go back one order, there is no 237, so it was deleted. And the same is true in the purchase order. It's now 10,064, and if we go back one, we see it goes back to 27. So that 10,063, it was deleted. Okay, so they're kept in sync there for both header changes and line changes. And the other thing that this situation involves is updating the purchase order pricing when the invoice in the making company posts. So here we're going to change the cost in the selling company to something ridiculously low. So we'll be able to recognize when it gets updated from the making company. So here we are back in the making company, and we're going to bring up invoice data entry after Canceling out of that order. We didn't make any changes. We're going to go to invoice data entry, allocate a new invoice number, pick up that sales order, and ship complete. Okay, total it out, accept it, close out of invoicing so that we can update, run the update, print, no gross profit journal, no recap, but we will update. We get a message that the selling company CPA invoice has been successfully updated. Purchase order 10,064. Costs. So we'll go in and look. 10,064. Look at those line items, and no longer cost of $1 and $2. They look more reasonable. That's my overview. Thank you for watching.